Hey there, how are you? I haven't seen you in a hot minute, and that is my fault, but that is about to change. Because listen, it is serious over here. Can you believe that we are at the end of February? Like, we just celebrated the new year, and the year is going like this. So, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you so much for hanging in there. I know that I haven't been the most consistent with email, and that's because I wasn't feeling it. Can I be honest with you? I just wasn't feeling it. And I was restricting myself, and I was putting some rules on myself. Just craziness that I don't need to do anymore. So I decided that I'm just going to be, I'm going to send emails when I want to. I'm going to be more consistent when I feel it. And I'm going to be sharing more information with you because enough is enough. Enough is enough, okay? I was teaching on Saturday, and I was helping these people. It was an amazing workshop, and they had all the excuses in the whole entire world as to why they hadn't written a book. And they were sucking everything in that I was telling them about the tools, the mindset, the resources, and they were loving it, and they were so excited. And most of them had been struggling for a couple years. And I know if you're watching this, you probably have been struggling for a little more than a couple years, okay? If you were like me, I struggled for 20 years, and I'm not proud of that, but that's just how long it took me to get my act together. It took me that long, okay? That's just the truth. So I decided, listen, February is about to end. Things got to get popping, okay? You have an amazing story, and what you have been doing, and many of us do on a regular basis in every area of our lives, is we tell ourselves sappy stories about why we haven't done A, B, C, Y, whatever, right? We have stories about it's gonna be hard, I don't have time, I don't have the resources, I don't know what I'm doing, like all of that, right? And I'm being a little harsh because sometimes you need a little bit like someone to slap you in the face and say, okay, all that is true, now what? You catch that? All of that is true. You don't have the time, you probably don't have the resources. What are you gonna do about that? What are you going to do about it? That's like the question of the $10,000. What are you going to do now? All that is true. Get that out of your system. Now, what are you going to do, my friend? What are you going to do? Okay? So no worries. I love to come and give you a little put a pep on your walk, but at the same time I want to help you with that. So hopefully you're awake. Hopefully you're feeling like, you know what, I do have a story. You know what, I have been procrastinating. You know what, I have been hiding behind my kids, my job, my spouse, whatever. And now it's up to you. They're not here, okay? They're not here. It's just you and me, and we got to get super duper serious about your story, because your story is so powerful. I was meeting with my students on Saturday, and it was like story after story that I know will transform the world, okay? It will transform the world. So I have several things going on that will help you jumpstart your writing career. Yes, it is a career. Whether you keep your job or your business, you can still make it a regular thing for your life, because when you're writing, you become centered within yourself. And that's where I really want to emphasize spend my time in, is being centered with yourself. You don't worry so much about who's gonna get it, who's not gonna get it. You're not worried about being rejected. You're not worried about how it's gonna go, right? You're just gonna try, and you're gonna try, and you're gonna try. You're gonna try some things, you're gonna tweak, and then you're gonna try again, okay? There's no failing here as long as you don't quit. And we are not quitters. I know I'm not, and I know you're not either. I don't care if you were a quitter in the past. Right now, in this moment, you and me are deciding not to be quitters. Is that okay? If I jump in with you and say that we are not quitters, that we are amazing, that we are committed, that when we put our minds to something, we do it, we make it happen like nobody's business. Can you say that with me? I am committed. Whatever I set my mind to, I do like nobody's business. Now, doesn't that feel more amazing than whining and complaining about what is not? Doesn't that feel more amazing when you stay in the present? That's the only thing that exists, by the way. The past is gone and the future ain't here yet. So all we have is this moment. And in this moment, we are deciding to move forward. In this moment, we are deciding that we are more than conquerors. In this moment, we are deciding that we are winners and that we are authentic, that you can be your authentic self. Listen, I was teaching a secular a workshop on Saturday, and I brought my books with me, as I always do, almost like a show and tell. And the people that were there were non-believers, but guess what? I was able to be my authentic self. I brought out my faith-based books, and they bought them, and they were happy to. They asked me, can you please sign this book? I cannot wait to get into it. They were so excited. I get to be my authentic self and be a woman of God and be a businesswoman and be all of that at the same time without a single ounce of an apology. That's because I'm committed and I'm centered with myself. You get it? I'm centered within myself. I know whose I am. I know what I have been called to do. Like, seriously, this is the time to wake up and say, listen, it seems like I was sleeping for a couple weeks, but I'm up now. I'm woke. And now I know that I got some catching up to do and that I'm really, really, really ready to share what God has called me to do. That's what I have for you today. I'm going to give you a whole bunch of stuff. You're going to be able to read that. All the stuff is coming up for the rest of February and March. There's big things, and April, actually. You got the things. I got my schedule down, babes. Don't worry about me. I got my schedule down, and you can check what's happening the end for the rest of the month, March and April, and how you can jump on at different rates. You don't have to worry about spending a whole bunch of money. It's really about taking the first step. Taking that step that says, I am committed. I want to do this thing. People are waiting for me. And you get it? Are you getting this? Awesome. All right. Have an amazing, blessed day. Be your awesome self and don't apologize for nothing. Okay? Don't apologize. Be your fabulous, weird, nerdy self. That's what I do. I'm describing myself. I am nerdy. I am fabulous. And I'm weird. And I'm okay with that. I am so okay with that. It's not even funny. It took me almost 4 decades to get there. And I'm telling you, the best thing that could ever happen was for me to find myself and be aligned and be centered in who I am. And what did that? Writing did that for me, and I want the same for you. Read all about what's coming, what's happening in Writing Made Simple, and then make a decision. Make a decision to be a winner, to be a finisher, to be someone that decides something and sees it through, follows through. Got it? I know you got it in you. I know you do. I know you do. Thank you so much for watching. Now, it's great that you watch. It's great that you share. Now take a step. Now do something. Do something. Awesome sauce. I'll see you soon, my friend. Bye.